Hello everybody. Joel Embiid was unstoppable for most of the game. The Warriors threw a number of defensive looks and slowly wore him down. They tried a variety of double teams. Here you have Clay sinking in from the wing. Here we have Jonathan Kuminga sneaking in off of PJ Tucker. Draymond tries to force Embiid to the sideline. Then when Embiid spins, Jonathan Kuminga is there for the double team, but sometimes he just scores and gets an N1 anyway. The Sixers started putting Embiid right at the free throw line so that it's easier for him to see. If you know where the double team is coming from, then you can pass it for an open shot or get away from the double team. Here, JaMychal Green leaves his man, but Kuminga gets flung off of Embiid with centrifugal force, and Embiid has an easy layup. This was the most successful defense. Embiid knocks Kuminga to the ground, and he gets confused thinking about the morality of taking such an amazingly open shot, and all of the philosophy clearly messes with his form and clank. Another face-up at the free throw line, this time without the existential dread. So where's the double team coming from? Embiid figures out that JaMychal Green is double teaming, but the angle is all wrong. JK seems to be forcing Embiid to the left. JaMychal Green is already on the left. Embiid says, fine, I don't mind going left. JK valiantly gets a stop, but unfortunately Embiid is just right there for the putback. Embiid was attacking Kuminga at the nail here, getting point-blank layups and fouls. So this is pretty much the Warriors' best defense. Looney at the point of attack, Draymond sitting behind, ready to help. Embiid seems to sniff out this defense, and instead of trying to drive into traffic, he just goes for a pull-up from the free throw line. And yeah, he made it, but any play that ends up with a shot that's not a layup or free throws is a massive victory for the Warriors. By the end of the game, Embiid looked really worn down. You can watch him laboring to get back down the court. Maxey throws the ball to him, and Embiid looks like he wants nothing to do with it. He sees Draymond right behind Looney as a goalie, and so he throws it ahead to PJ Tucker, and PJ Tucker's kind of thinking, well, what am I going to do with it? I'm all the way here in the corner, and Draymond Green's coming out to block the shot in my face. You take it, you're the MVP. Embiid sees Draymond 1 foot in the paint ready to help out, and he thinks, heck with this. Here, PJ, you just take a shot from the corner, alright? Really appreciate the extra effort on the bench here. Is that Kuminga? He's right in the line of vision of PJ Tucker, of a good old-fashioned jumping behind the basket to be a distraction to PJ Tucker. It works. And flashing the victory sign, yes. Steph has been conserving his energy for most of the game so he can take over in crunch time. But Embiid is looking a bit tired, so Steph just dribbles without fear right around Embiid. Embiid's fatigue makes him set this friendly fire screen on his own defender. His man tries to recover. Embiid points, saying, go, get him. And Steph says, hey, look, I'm open. For most of the game, the Warriors mixed up defenses throughout, but in crunch time, they are just going with the defense they think works best, which is Looney at the point of attack and Draymond as the goalie behind him. Niang here helpfully stays in the paint so that Draymond doesn't get a 3-second violation and he can just stand right in the middle of the paint. Embiid tries to attack the other side where Draymond is not, but it's pretty easy for Draymond to switch over. Steph also stabbing in to harass if Embiid decides to try to spin through this way. Looney does a good job of getting onto the left side. Embiid is definitely Embiid, and he just settles for this fadeaway, which misses pretty badly. Embiid comes up to set the screen for Maxey. Maxey could have driven into the lane and collapsed the defense, but he tries to throw it to Embiid on the short roll, and Embiid's just kind of looking at him like, what do you want me to do with it? Look, I can barely walk. Why doesn't someone else try to create something for a change? He kind of looks at Maxey almost as if he's going to just hand this ball back. Maxey actually flashes the, what do you want me to do? Niang in the corner looks pretty ready to do something. So Embiid says, well, Draymond is sitting here ready to double team my butt, so here, George, you do something with the ball. And he tries. He attacks Draymond's closeout, not bad. But unfortunately for him, Draymond is a pretty good defender, and he recovers and almost steals the ball. Absolutely stones him, and then he just vomits this ball back up to Embiid. Because of the low shot clock, Draymond is going to have no conscience about helping. Embiid doesn't want to go this way because Draymond's there, so he feels like he has to go to the right. Unfortunately for him, it's very easy for Draymond to rotate to the other side of Looney, and now we've got this big wall. Embiid bails out with a fadeaway. Now it's really late. If the Warriors can just get one score, it's over. Looney looks like he's about to set a screen on this side for Steph, so this defender is definitely trying to keep Steph away from the screen. This second defender is coming up to help. He expected Steph to take this screen, and Steph rejects the screen and says, alright, I'm just going to go the other way. Embiid looks too tired to help. Maxey does gamely step in and try to take a charge. Embiid sort of lumbers in. Now we have 3 players guarding Steph, so somebody's got to be open. And Steph figures out pretty quickly that Poole is in the corner here and Draymond is out here. So Steph goes into the air and flings this pass out to Draymond because Embiid is blocking his pass to Poole. And then as Steph lands, he points to Poole in the corner, and Poole had a monster game, and this was the cherry on top. Let's wrap up with a quick celebration audit. Steph and Riley, handshake, good double-sided slap. Oh, a little unsynchronized on the rotating Ramalama, ding dong. Ooh, but very tight double two-sided slap there. 2-finger ICU. Can they nail the dismount? Double tap to the chest, very nice, and point to the sky. Another chest tap. And I don't know, I think all this giggling made the dismount a little less tight than you'd like. The artistic merit is there, but if they're really going to make a splash in Olympic handshaking, they might have to tighten up the synchronization